Joined by head coach Nathan Davis of the Randolph-Macon College basketball team. They were picked number 3 in this year's preseason poll, receiving one first-place vote from the coaches. Coach, talk a little bit about your team coming into this season. You got 3 starters back from last year's squad, and your 6th man who really did a lot of the scoring for you last year. Talk a little bit about the squad.
Well, I think we're very excited about the possibilities. We have a good group returning. We had 8 freshmen that played. They were on the team last year after a big turnover from the previous year. They're now all the year of experience. We brought in a transfer that's good. I like our incoming freshmen, so we feel like we're really more athletic than we've been in a long time. I think we've upped our experience with the games they played last year. I think we got a chance to be pretty good. Now there's a long way to go between the end and now, so we got to keep working to get better every day. But we've got a group that can do a lot of different things. We can post, we can drive, we have some guys who can make shots. Hopefully we can defend well too, and give ourselves a chance at the end of the year to be competitive for the league championship.
Another trip to the NCAA tournament for you last year, and you're 2 years removed now from an ODAC title. Tell me a little bit about the expectations you have for the team this season. You kind of alluded to it there a little bit, but a little more specific about the style you expect to play and what you look for out of them on a night-to-night basis.
I think typically our expectations are pretty high. We expect to be able to compete with the best teams in the league by the end and have a chance to win. I think you'll see us play even faster than we did last year. Our guys are a little bit older and have been around a little bit longer, so we can push the tempo more. We, I think, are extremely deep. We have 14, 15 guys that we feel confident in playing if need be, and so there's a lot of competition and practice every day to get better. Hopefully we'll continue to be a solid defensive team that's tough to score on and allow us to get out and get some easy baskets also that way.
What does the experience of getting to the NCAA tournament do for a team? Now, you've had a couple teams that have been there. What does that just do to create differences between some of the other squads that don't necessarily get there?
Well, I think it's certainly just a different atmosphere. It's more experience you've seen. We were fortunate to get in the last 3 years, and then you throw on top of it, we got to go overseas this summer with the group and play again. So they have to play against some older guys and professional teams and really get pushed in a different way. So the more things they get to see as far as playing goes, the better off they'll be in the long run.
One of your players that has had the experience of that a couple times is Lamar Jiggett. He was a second teamer last year. Talk a little bit about him and what you expect out of your returners for this season.
We expect big things out of Lamar. He's a senior, second-team All-League player who's played significant minutes now for his sophomore and junior year. Even played some on the freshman as a freshman on the team that went to the Final Four. He's a guy we feel like we can play through. He can defend multiple positions and score in a variety of ways. So he's a tough matchup. You look at Dylan Cole, started last year at the center for us, and is back in this year and made vast improvements on his game from the previous years, and he's had a great preseason and great first couple weeks of practice. You know, in the sophomore class, Andre Simon, who came off the bench for us last year, averaged almost 12 points and 6 rebounds a game. Has improved also as well. He expanded his range. He can drive in different ways. He's gotten stronger. In that class, Jamie Robinson is looking to step in and play even more minutes on the wing. Another long athletic kid that can get out and run and get the rim and finish and make shots when he's open. And then start talking about our sophomore class, which we feel is really deep with Marcus Badger. He started every game as a freshman. At the point, I think he had 99 assists in 27 games. Bigger, stronger, shooting the ball better. He was split time at the point with Trent Walker, who was about 15, 20 minutes a game as well. Another good, long athletic that can defend and get to the rim and really push the ball. On the wings, you have Chris Hamilton and Connor Sullivan, 2 kids that really shoot. They're probably our 2 best shooters in the program. Evan Jackson is back with us again this year. He's a 6'4" athletic wing that can really guard also. So there's a lot of things to look forward to there. And we added a transfer in Joe Estelle, who we think can be a very good player, can score in a variety of ways, brings a toughness and attitude. I expect him to step in and have a chance to play immediately. And our freshman class we like too. We have 3 guys that are learning the system and making improvements every day that we feel like by the end of the year, or hopefully sooner than that, they'll be able to push and contribute time as they learn the system, with Lamont Moore out of Waverly, Virginia, 6'4", long athletic wing. Rayshawn Dozier is a 6-foot guard, combo guard that really shoots. It's one of our better shooters as well. And Vincent Miles is a point guard that's very fast and get out and defend and push the tempo. So the competition in our practice has been very good, and we're excited for what we're capable of. Now we got a long way to go to get to where we need to be, but we're excited for the possibilities.
Let's have a look at the league a little bit here. Looking at the D3Hoops.com top 25, 3 teams from the ODAC already in there. Virginia Wesleyan number 2, Hampton Sydney sitting there 24 and 25. Talk a little bit about what you expect out of the league this season, with that being in mind there with the 3 in the top 25 to begin with.
Well, I think that the league, as always, is the best league in the country, top to bottom. You look at the poll, and I believe Washington was picked 8th, and they got everybody back, including bringing a kid back that was sitting out last year for an injury. So you know that when you're talking about a team like that being picked in the bottom half, that the league's really strong. There are no easy names. There are no nights you can take off and show up and win. You got to be able to play and come ready to go every night with your best effort, or you're going to take a loss. So it's going to be challenges always, and hopefully we'll continue to get better and be in a position where we can compete to win it at the end.
Well, Coach, we thank you for joining us and look forward to seeing you on the court this season.
Thank you.